Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the last character in the SummerSlam Classics 5-week long contest, and it is Hey Yo, me, the bad guy, Chico. We got a new Razor Ramon. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Um, yeah, I'm happy about this. We needed a really good one. I know Hall of Fame Hall was good in his day. I know um Striker Hall was okay back in his day. 3-star Trick Razor was an absolute bitch to face with that double red setup. So it's nice to see that throughout the rarities we get a new Razor Ramon / Scott Hall that is viable. You love to see it. So let's get right into it. He is a new generation chaotic technician. Trainer ability at 21k, which is 5-star gold. Hold on, Palmer's being a jerk. Go away. Love you. At 21k, 5-star gold, moves that cause bleed will do 50% more bleed damage, and black moves that deal damage will deal 60% more damage. There couldn't possibly be anybody on my roster at 5-star gold max that would benefit from this trainer ability. Foreshadowing for the video. Link's new gen standard gems do 10% more damage, and he does have a gear. Multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 5. As you can see, I do not currently have it equipped on my roster. This is going to be just the standard, regular, run-of-the-mill, no Matt Hardy, no gear, no fancy stuff preview. But can we take a look at his gear real quick? Got the razors on the knee pads. Got the razors on the butt. Razors on the elbow pads. That's clean. That's clean. I like it. I mean, nothing wrong with the black and gold either. Nothing wrong with the black and gold either. All right. So let's get into the preview. For this, I'm going to have, I think, just 3 basic movesets, a 3-star, a 4-star, a 5-star. I'm going to keep the entourage fairly limited to trainers, coaches that is available to everybody. No Matt Hardy, no fancy bird or Razor or whatever. Just going to keep it super simple. So, first build. 3-star is going to be finisher with double purple. The finisher being the Razor's Edge, 10 MP. Deal 252,490 damage. Choose 8 multiply gems to destroy and pin the opponent. Purple 1 is the Bulldog, 6 MP. Deal 74,329 damage and choose 8 gems to make into green gems. And purple 2 slaps. Love to see it. 6 MP. Deal 82,455 damage and make 9 random multiply gems. I know how to read. 9 random purple gems into multiply gems of strength 7. So again, no gear, no mat, not needed. Entourage for this, woods for more purple MP. I am using the Great One Rock. I am an OG that got them for free on the road. Alternatives would be the Undisputed Future. The flat, is it Zombie Drew? Having an absolute lapse in. I mean, you could do Showboat Wendy, you could do Shelton, but if you have Slick, you might as well do 20% for all. Where did people? Yeah, Zombie Drew. So flat 2200. It's a secondary color, so good enough. I'm also going to be running Showboat Lacey for 20% to our primary green and our secondary purple. Love to see it. And Santa Hogan for just a flat 2200 damage to all of our gems. For the belt, I'm going full fury. Not a whole lot of fanciness in the substats. A little bit of green move, a little bit of health. I do have a tier 5, but it's rainbow. I'm hurting for metal bits, and I finally have a green percent, but I don't got room to level it up right now. So we're just gonna stick with the rainbow. Substat's gonna give us a little bit more move damage on the finisher as well. And then for the plate, we're going glowing phantom power, which you can take off of the skill plate wall with a medallion. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get 3 green move points. I cannot read this morning. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get 3 green move points at the end of your turn. Words, words, words. And I will point out I have max tour perks, so everything's going to charge up a little quicker. Not that it's going to matter. And if we're not going to, go against 1-2-3 Kid, why even do the preview? Classic matchup right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're making 9 and destroying 8, so I'm gonna do the bulldog first. We'll do 2, 3 matches. Maybe do that just in case something cascades. Cover up some yellows. See if maybe we can drop in a purple. Hey, we dropped in 2 of them bad boys. All right. Slaps make 9 of these into multiply gems of strength 7. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. God, I just love it. And finisher, Razor's Edge. Use 8 multiply gems to destroy. I'm not super worried about cascading into anything. Oh, I guess we can destroy them all anyways. As she cascades into everything. 1.6 mil. Turn 1. So less than ideal metal setup and basic trainer coach setup. That's pretty good. So that is his 3-star build. Let's move on and see what he can do at 4-star. 4-star build brings in our red moves. So we're going to run this alongside the finisher. Red 1 is the Fall Away Slam 4 MP. Deal 68,769 damage and make the bottom 4 rows into multiply gems of strength 4. Red 2, the Discus Punch, also 4 MP. Deal 66,166 damage and increase your green MP by 10. So we should be able to load the finisher fairly quickly. And with max tour perks, you don't really need an MP trainer, but I'm going to put one anyway on. I'm going to use one anyways for aesthetic purposes. Butch for red MP, Tech Booker for 35% more damage to our green gems, and then keeping Lacey and Sansa Hogan. Belt, I'm keeping the same. Maybe help recycle the finisher if something goes horribly wrong with the glowing phantom plate. And let's see how it goes. So Fall Away Slam. And we have a nice mix of green, purple, and red. Discus Punch. And then choose multiply to destroy. Instead of Booker, what you could use is Zombie Seth. It just gives you more, it would make you destroy 13. But we want those. We want one of those. Might as well take some purples for damage. So critical, but about the same damage output as the first build. Again, you'd want a green percent for the finisher. But super straightforward and recycling. Let's move on and look at the 5-star build. 5-star move that we are going to bring into play is the toothpick flick. We're going to run this alongside the finisher and the submission, which we haven't seen yet. Triple green setup. A lot of different ways you could run this. I'm going to do this because the finisher destroys multiply gems. The toothpick flick turns botch into multiply, but in order to get botch gems, you need the sub. So the sub puts out the botch, the toothpick flick turns them into multiply, the razor's edge destroys the multiply. A little risky in the sense that if you don't get a green gem, you're effed in terms of recycling. But that said, super sub, you know I did the math. And if you want to do a super sub build, you could substitute in the discus punch. Just get loaded on turn 1, and then, you know, off to the races. But sub math, taking into account Bruno, Perks, and Shelton for 270%, Trickster Bray, Bruno, and Perks for the 10 turns, you're doing just about 5.6 million damage on the submission, and that is barring Perks staying the same going forward for feuds. I know there is a 6-star meta around the corner. I do not know how that will affect feud Perks. Didn't even think to center this. What a scrub. I don't know how that's going to affect feud Perks going forward, but as it currently stands, this is what we can expect with the super sub, 5.6 million damage. But let's take a look at the moves. So the submission, 7 MP abdominal stretch. This is green 2. It's available at 3-star. Generate 49 random submission gems and do 151,410 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into botch gems. And then the toothpick flick is the 5-star move, 8 MP. Deal 109,970 damage and make 8 random botch gems into multiply gems of strength 10. Again, no mat, no gear. That's how that is going to look. For this, we're going to do steel for green MP. It is going to be turn 3. I'm aware that there is a second green MP trainer, but it's like NWO Perfect, Tyler Breeze, or Trick Ricochet, who aren't exactly the most, accessible. So I'm just going to do like the normal person's preview, and we're going to be ready to go on turn 2. Bringing in Balor for an extra multiply gem. Again, Sin Cara would be the play, I think, but again, not available. So we'll use Balor. And then Lacey and Santa Hogan for more gem damage. Belt, we're keeping Fury. Again, you'd want a green percent. Going to be using the All Heart plate. Whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your green and purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. His primary and secondary color, so all good to go. Yeah, so as you can see, 8 MP, which means if we use this, and then the next turn we'll use this, and we'll risk losing some of the multiply gems. I'd rather do that all in, one fell swoop. So we'll just take a swipe. Not worried about those, we'll cover them up. You'll put out more on the next turn, but whatever. So things I haven't done is compared the before and after of gem damage. So 20k, 16k. Abdominal stretch applied. Please, for the love of God, just one green gem. Just one green gem. Or you could, you know, cover them with protect gems. That works too. That works too. Maybe we can cascade it. We haven't even done it yet. Let's do this. So all heart play, 31k and 26 play. Thank you. It's 26 play K. God. Words. Words, words, words. Hey, we got one! Sweet. So 362,000. That's doing almost as much as the finisher. That's, you love to see it. But that'll recycle everything for us. We'll take the reds because that's a third color of ours. We'll get rid of the blue. Yeah, we'll drop that as a cascade. And then we'll take that. And then a couple botch gems behind, making it a little difficult to kick out, but 1.7 million damage. And again, just showing how that 5-star move works in terms of converting the botch gems to multiply via the submission. You could get that sub going a bunch of different ways. That's how that looks. So that concludes our first look at Razor Ramon Oozing Machismo. I do want to point out that you can see his 6-star move, which is a belly to back superplex. MP cost will likely be updated on the portal. This is how it's going to be at level 1. Makes random green gems into purple gems. So you could do a triple purple. I'm not a fan of needing to nerf your primary color to load up stuff. But a triple purple could very well be in play for him. Don't know when 6-star previews will be available in the future, but as soon as they are, I will definitely be testing some people out. A reminder, no gear. That will be in a run it back. Looks slick. Increases multiply gem strength by 5. And I will do a run it back with Matt Sankara, some more multiply gem people, just so we can get an idea of his full potential. Let me know what you think of having a new gen tech Razor Ramon. I know a lot of people big fans of him. Drop your favorite Razor moment in the comments. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Stay tuned for the run it back. And thank you for being a friend.